Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of What If Naruto had Speed Force and was raised by Kurama. Today we are going to talk about what happened after Naruto decides to go back to the village, and this is where we finally begin the battle arc of this series. And we are talking about real battle, not a normal battle, because as Naruto goes back to his village, or rather he walks on the road randomly, he encounters a group of ninjas. This group was composed of five ninjas, and all five of them had the headband of a mist village. He immediately recognizes the mist village headband, and when he sees that, he immediately gets into the fighting position. But Naruto was in no condition to fight them because he was barely a kid and they were all ninjas. And when they see Naruto, they assume that he was just a random kid. At first they did not think he was a ninja, but when they see him assuming the fighting stance, they notice that he must be the ninja from another village. Here Naruto made a stupid move, but that's what we needed for the story to progress. So as Naruto begins to fight, or rather go against them, those ninja immediately uses their fast movement to knock out Naruto from the back. Naruto, after getting knocked out, he was in the mercy of those ninjas. Obviously they are not just going to let him go. They wanted to question him about his village, where he came from and what he knows about them. So they kept him to the side and tried to wake him up, but Naruto was quite knocked out. He did not wake up immediately, and there was another reason why he did not wake up, because when he was knocked out, Naruto was once again dragged into the mental plane where Ninetale resides, and Ninetale took him and said, "Brat, did you know what kind of mistake just made? You, who is not even a ninja, try to fight against a ninja instead of acting like a normal civilian. You just try to take your own life." At this moment Naruto was silent because that he truly did make a mistake, and he regretted that. Of course Ninetale did not care about his sadness. He simply said, as soon as you wake up, just say that you were abandoned by your parents and then left to the forest for starving, and so you were naturally cautious to other people. You did not recognize them, rather you recognized them as a ninja. Just say that and just free yourself, because I don't want to break my damn promise to your father. Saying so, Ninetale dragged him out of the mental plane. Naruto was surprised because he did not expect Ninetale to help him. After all, Ninetale know that Minato basically fooled him, and this is because you have to understand that Ninetale is a powerful beast. He is Ninetale. He is the supreme one among the tail beast, and because of that he comes with a lot of pride. We already know that Madara, who was the opponent of God of Shinobi, he basically let his clone fight five Kages who were supposed to be the strongest among their village. That kind of pride normally people with strength possess, and because of his pride he did not wanted to break the promise he made. So he was obviously going to help, and the other reason was he did not want Naruto to die, because if Naruto dies, he's going to die as well. Although he will reincarnate in the world, he doesn't want to die in the first place because death is already a humiliation for him, and so that's why Ninetale saved him. Of course Naruto doesn't know that. He simply thought that Ninetale wanted to save him because Ninetale was a kind beast. Obviously that was not the case, but Naruto assumed that, and after a while Naruto opens his eyes, and when he opens his eyes he sees the ninjas surrounding him. Those ninjas weren't wearing masks, and they looked like a middle-aged man, and they looked into his eyes and asked which village do he belongs to. So when hearing that, Naruto replied, I don't know the name of the village. It was abandoned in this forest about a year ago, and I have been living here for a while. I don't know why my parents abandoned me or name of the village. I was scared because I have seen the people like you wearing that kind of headband killing other people, and so I got scared. please don't kill me, please. At this moment, Naruto was almost showing off his acting skill, but it was quite bad. The ninjas weren't that stupid. They were able to see through him instantly, but they did not immediately say that he was lying or immediately denied his words. Instead, they asked him about more about his village, and Naruto didn't know any other villages, so he just made up a little bit of the village part of the Konoha. And when he told them about that, those ninjas got suspicious because they were qualified ninjas and they knew this description was very familiar to the Konoha village. But of course, they did not immediately reject or deny his lie. They instead decided to take him to the Mist village. That's where they came from, and they also did not wanted to kill a 5-year-old child, even though it was already good. They were already cruel, but they did not wanted to just let the information out. They could get a lot of information from this child, at least they thought they could, so they decided to bring him. Of course, Naruto was not going that easily, but despite his refusal, he could not fight against them, and Ninetale also said that he should not struggle right now. At this moment, they basically tied him up and decided to take him. While they were taking him though, suddenly two ninjas appeared in front of them. Those two ninjas were wearing the dog and fox masks. As soon as they appeared, those ninjas were startled and they immediately shouted, "He was definitely from Konoha. Those Konoha ninjas, kill them all." So when the main leader of the group shouted, every other ninja also ran toward those two. Obviously, they dropped Naruto on the ground, and of course they are not going to win this because the person in front of them was extraordinary. Both of them, not just one. The man wearing dog masks and the man wearing fox masks. Even though the man wearing fox masks was relatively small, he was very skilled. In an instant, they took down all of those ninjas from the mist, and Naruto did not pass out. He was just on the ground, shocked, looking at those two people killing these ninjas with such an age, and he was surprised. He didn't know who these people were. Kakashi looked at him, Naruto, and he suddenly got reminded of Minato. At this moment, he was really suffering from a lot. Like he lost his father, he lost his teacher, he lost his friends, and now he was basically in the worst condition to take care of Naruto. So he had never thought about taking care of Naruto, but now seeing Naruto a bit scared and surprised, he was startled. He did not immediately got happy or removed his mask. Instead, he looked at Naruto and said, "Kid, can you walk?" Naruto obviously nodded his head, but at this moment, the man with fox masks stopped Kakashi and said, "We should just put him in our bag and ran as fast as we can. It's been 4 days already." Hearing his words, the Kakashi decided to let Naruto climb on his back, and then they returned back to the village. While they were going back, Naruto asked Kakashi who was he, and Kakashi did not reply. He just said, I am one of Konoha's ninja, and Itachi obviously was not going to reply anything or even ask anything, but they were surprised why Naruto was so far away from the village. Although they know it has been over 3 days, but it didn't look like Naruto was going away. Instead, it looked more like Naruto was coming toward them, and they were surprised because of that, because Naruto reaching this far in just 3 days, not as a ninja, was already an amazing feat. And Kakashi was even surprised that Naruto did not use, or rather had his seal broken. So he immediately asked Naruto how did he manage to reach here out of nowhere. Naruto, clueless about his speed force, just said that I don't know. When the people were trying to chase me, I just ran, and when I opened my eyes, I found myself in the forest very far from village. I I didn't know which way to go. I was also exhausted. Thankfully, I was near the river and I drank some water from it and recovered myself. After that, I started moving around searching for the path. Wait. When exactly did you reach here? At this moment, Naruto suddenly realizes that he didn't know whether to tell them truth or lie. He immediately closed his eyes and asked, Nine Tails, what should I do? What should I tell them? He was obviously thinking inside his mind, but Nine Tails was able to hear that, and Nine Tails simply told him just to tell the truth because there was nothing more he could do. Instead, if he tells them the truth, they might be able to help him with his situation. Obviously, this idea was good for Naruto, so Naruto also agreed and said, I actually arrived here 3 days ago and I found myself confused. I thought I was near the Konoha village, but I was not. I walked around for 3 days but could not find anything at all. So when Kakashi heard that, he was surprised. He was beyond surprised. He was just stunned because the distance between Konoha and where they are currently, it was over 50 miles. That was too far away for a child to reach in just a day, and he knew that it wasn't even a day. It was more like Naruto just reached here in an instant, passed away, and then woke up later. Although Kakashi could not confirm it, he was sure that was the case, and this made him even more suspicious. And he asked Naruto, can you tell me what exactly happened? Like, did you feel something else? When he said that, Naruto nodded his head, and Naruto basically replied, when I tried that the other time, I found my body vibrating and myself moving too fast. Hearing that, Kakashi asked, anything else that you feel like you had, like some sort of strange feeling or energy inside of you? When he said that, Naruto scratched his head and suddenly he remembered something. Yeah. I remember there were sparks of red lightning. Although it wasn't completely red lightning like that, I think it was spark. There were so many sparks of red lightning whenever my eyes were open. I could see them, but I could not open my eyes for a long time. I was too weak to run like that. Naruto's word, Kakashi just whispered, is that so? With that, guys, let's end this video right now. Tomorrow we are going to talk more about it, because tomorrow we'll reveal some very amazing stuff about Speed Force and Uzumaki bloodline. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, if you enjoy listening to me, please like this video, and also comment down below if you are starting to like this series itself, and what do you want me to talk about in the next series. Thank you guys, and see you the next time.